Alright, this is Geordie Prepper and I've been tagged by PrepperVet UK. If you haven't seen his channel or you're not subscribed to him, go check him out. He's just an absolute wealth of information, really great guy, and he's contributing some really unique and very important information to the prepper community. I've been tagged by him for the 3 valued items in your first aid kits. So you can see here in front of my first aid kits, this is just a general EDC first aid kit I take with me generally when I'm going to town or if I'm going around and about. If I'm out of the property for at least an hour or 2, I'll take this one. If I'm out for longer, I'll take this one and the IFAC here. And this one is in the property at all times for emergencies. And this one has actually been used for an emergency with a neighbour. The 3 items which I've got here is, first of all, some gloves. So personal protective equipment is very important when you're rendering first aid. You don't want contamination from the patient to you, and you don't want any potential contamination from you to the patient. So that's the first item, is just some gloves. The first thing that you're going to check on a patient when you come across them is whether they're breathing. So obviously I've got a face shield, so there may be some contamination around the area. It could be vomit, it could be blood. The injury could actually be to the mouth area, but you may still be able to get a decent airway. So you want to, again, protect yourself and the patient by using something which is going to help you to render the first aid in a safe manner. And the third thing I picked is just some sterile dressings. I've seen people, they've been saying combat dressings, Israeli bandages, any sort of sterile dressing which you can apply to the wound, you can apply pressure with, I think's good. And these are medium-sized 12 by 12 centimeter dressings. Obviously, these won't fit into every single kit. Like if I was just to put these in this small one, that's all that would be in there. So there is smaller, different bandages in here. In the IFAC, I can put some bigger ones, and in this one I have a couple of these. So my third item is really just any sort of sterile dressing that you can put on the wound, that you can apply pressure with, that you can compress around an injury, and just to generally just make it a bit more comfortable for the patient. And obviously you're not going to have every single size that you need for every single sort of situation, but just as long as you've got something. So those are my 3 items, guys. So I hope you comment on what I've brought up here. If you do want to see anything that's in the kits, just stick a comment below. I can do a future video on what's in my kits. I'm not an expert. I'm first aid trained. I'm basically trained to help preserve life until the medical professionals can arrive. So I'm a first responder, really. That's why the items that I picked are the ones that I picked, because you want to protect yourself while you're rendering first aid, but I do want to render first aid to people that are in need. So it's my turn to tag people, so I'll tag 3 people that are active on my channel. So my first tag is Armed Rogue. My second tag is Everything There Is. My third tag is City Prepper. So I understand, people make and prepare videos in advance. So obviously, if you don't want to bump up the video in your schedule, or even if you don't want to do it at all, I totally understand. Or you may not even see that you've been tagged in this video. So, but let's try and keep this going. Let's see what people think, and put sticky comments below. As always, be safe and be prepared.